Hello everyone, welcome to Jackson. I'm Jackson, and that's why the channel is called Jackson. Today is Thursday, January 15th, 2015, and today I'm going to be talking about yesterday's Nintendo Direct, about some upcoming Nintendo games this year. If you're not interested in that, then you may want to skip out on this vlog, because that's all it's about, because nothing happened today, and I figured I would talk about this because I didn't talk about it yesterday. But I actually have a list here of all the things that were announced and what kind of happened on the Nintendo Direct yesterday. So I'm going to start with the new Fire Emblem game announced for 3DS. I mean, I don't want to break people's hearts, but I've played a little bit of Fire Emblem, and it looks good. It's just, I'm not, like, super duper excited for it. I mean, it looks like a good game, I'm not gonna lie. But, I don't know. Let's see, some other minor games released this year. Some Sega 3D Classics thing that Sega's cashing in on. That's okay. The new 3DS. And yes, that's the official name of the console. The new 3DS, if you haven't heard, it's a separate system than the normal 3DS, but it doesn't really change a lot. I mean, the new 3DS basically has extra triggers on the back, so now it has 4 triggers in all, and a C stick, which is a tiny little nub above the ABXY buttons, and just a couple redesigned things in better processing power, longer battery life, just little minor things like that. Some more details were announced about that, about a Majora's Mask 3D edition of the new system, because Majora's Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is getting ported to 3DS. It's being released on February 13th. The new 3DS is also going to get Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, which is a port of the Wii game Xenoblade Chronicles, but it can only be played on this new 3DS console, because the new 3DS has the processing power to play it, but the old 3DSs do not. So, Xenoblade is being re-released for that. That's pretty much all they talked about the new 3DS. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. This game looks pretty good. It looks pretty good, but it's not your traditional Kirby game where you're going around eating stuff, because, you know, that's what you do. In this game, it's a sequel to Kirby and the Canvas Curse, which I believe was released on DS. Correct me if I'm wrong. Basically, you use the pin, and Kirby is shaped like a ball, and you basically have to draw lines for Kirby to kind of travel. It sounds boring, but it looks pretty good. And it's in this, like, clay, the graphics are like this clay style, which looks so cool and kind of cute. Anyway, Kirby and Rainbow Curse looks pretty good. Mario Party 10. A lot of people probably do not care about Mario Party. A lot of people have lost interest in Mario Party after the direction that the games have been going. So Mario Party 10, I'm excited about it because of the trailer. I've been playing Mario Party since I was little. They were some of the first games I played on Nintendo 64. And you could play as Donkey Kong and Wario and Yoshi, and I thought that was cool. They brought all the Mario people together, along with, you know, Mario, Luigi, and Peach, and Yoshi, and Wario, and Donkey Kong. Those were the characters you could play as. But after Mario Party 4, Donkey Kong was not included as a playable character, instead as like a separate host of his mini-games and spaces and boards and whatever they decide to put him in. But after 13 years, Donkey Kong has been added back as a playable character in Mario Party 10. I don't think a lot of people noticed that in the trailer, but those are the little things I noticed. Another thing, Rosalina is a playable character. Big surprise, she's in everything. Mario Party 10 also announced some amiibo bundles and separate amiibo figures for that game. You can also use your amiibos from Smash Brothers, but there is a catch. If you use your amiibo from Smash Brothers in Mario Party 10, it deletes all your Smash Brothers data and puts Mario Party data on it, which is giving me the conclusion that you can only save one game's data on these amiibos, as Nintendo's way of making more money on these amiibos, making you buy separate ones for separate games. I think that's really selfish of Nintendo to do that. And I think it would be a lot better if you could save multiple games on these amiibos. And, like, I have my Luigi amiibo. I could be using that in Smash Brothers and Mario Kart and Mario Party 10 and be using it for everything and get a lot of use out of the toy. But Nintendo's just being kind of poopy. about that. Some other stuff, a new Mario vs. Donkey Kong game. Yay. I played a lot of the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games, and none of them will ever be as good as the first one. Enough said. Captain Toad has some Toad amiibo, yay. Hyrule Warriors DLC, yay. New Xenoblade Chronicles on Wii U. It's released this year. Yay. I never played the first Xenoblade, but that one is coming out as a sequel, and that's pretty much what happened in my opinions on that. So this is kind of a longer vlog, kind of a boring vlog. There's probably a lot of you who skipped out on this, and you're not really watching this now because it was just me nerding out a bunch of Nintendo stuff, but those of you who were interested, I hope you agreed with my opinions. If you didn't, let me know in the comments what you thought, because I'd like to know. Yeah, that's pretty much it about the Nintendo Direct. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check back next time for some more stuff right here on Jackson. See you guys then.